Hey everyone, Alita Covington here from Cultura United Realty. I want to take a moment to reshare a video I posted last year that's more relevant today than ever. Wire fraud in real estate is not only still happening, it's getting more sophisticated and more frequent. During the September's NJ Realtors broker briefing, the topic came up again as a growing concern across New Jersey. In this video, I talk about a real scam attempt where scammers posed as a title company and reached out to me, trying to get wire instructions for buyer clients. And unfortunately, it's not an isolated case. This is exactly why we educate all of our clients and our agents about wire fraud prevention and why we include the wire fraud notice in every single transaction. Take a few minutes to watch or re-watch the video and make sure you're staying alert, informed, and ahead of the scammers. Knowledge is protection. Let's keep our clients and each other safe.
These scammers, they don't quit. It's like, dude, get a job. So recently I had a closing on a property that I had listed, and I also represented the buyer of the property. And prior to the closing, a week or so prior to the closing, I kept receiving email messages from the title company asking me for the buyer's information. And I thought to myself, why wouldn't the title company have the buyer's information already? I do know at times that the attorney works directly with the title company and they are communicating directly, and the title company doesn't have direct contact with the buyer at times. However, it just seemed strange to me, so I kept ignoring it. Mind you, the email signature of the title company was the same email signature that I had been receiving through various correspondence, group correspondence, etc., etc. So I didn't think that much of it. I just simply ignored it. It's a good thing that I did, because lo and behold, a couple of days before closing, I received a text message from my buyer stating that if you receive an email or phone call from title company or mortgage broker, ignore it. They are phishing. Their title company and the mortgage broker, their email had been hacked, which explains why I had been receiving the aforementioned emails. I immediately called my client who advised me that he had received a phone call from the supposed closing agent of the title company asking for his wiring account information. And he thought it suspicious, so he immediately called his attorney and mortgage broker, who advised that the mortgage broker and title company's email had been hacked. In turn, my client, he decided, as opposed to funding the transaction via wire, he would bring bank checks to the closing, which was the smart thing to do. Long story short, what's happening is scammers are targeting realtors via email. They hack title companies or mortgage brokers' emails, and they get the listing agent or the buyer's agent information and contact them directly to try and weasel out information pertaining to the buyer, like their name, their phone number, email address, so that they can in turn contact the buyer for their bank account information. Ignore those emails. These scammers, they don't quit. It's like, dude, get a job, you know? But I digress. If the scammers get the wire information, then they get the money, the funding that will close hundreds of thousands of dollars, all of that money gone in limbo to a scammer. It happens, and I know of situations where it has happened, not to me or my clients, thank God, but there are present situations where the money's gone and there's nothing that anyone can do about it. Yes, there is insurance from legitimate title companies to, in hopes, rectify situations like this, but who wants to go through all of that? The wise thing would be to do is for buyers who are funding real estate transactions, as opposed to funding via wire, go to the bank, get a bank check, and fund the transaction. And if you need further assistance with this matter, by all means, give me a call. My number is 201-456-9700. Hope to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.